Hello all peers and instructors, my name is Andrew, and today the topic will be stage fright. Now whenever I get cold feet or presentation anxiety, especially surrounding something like giving a speech, I usually resort to physical movement as a coping mechanism. And for me, that looks like talking with my hands or walking around my actual area whenever I'm brainstorming, practicing, or presenting the speech itself. It's kind of a coping mechanism that grounds me in those moments of high stress. Like whenever my brain's moving at 100 miles per hour, my body has the physical need to catch up to it. Now, I think these influences and traits kind of came from a combination of being involved in extracurriculars as well as family. Now, I say extracurriculars because any coach will tell you that you need to be ready, you need to stay on the balls of your feet and just kind of move around. And I think today, whenever that adrenaline hits before something big, I kind of have to move and feel like I have to move in order to produce. Now, the family influence with talking with your hands definitely comes from my Jersey Italian step family. Regardless of if they're right about what they're saying or not, they will prove a point by using their hands. Now, to defend these methods, that static movement is extremely effective when you're presenting in front of a larger crowd. Physically covering your stage while presenting a speech, it will improve vocal projection as well as promoting audience engagement. Just think, a presenter who projects to every corner of the room will have their point resonate with the audience far more than someone who is standing plain face talking to the same 6 people in the front row. Now, similar to moving while you're presenting, an audience member will be more attracted to a presenter who has open and active hands rather than stagnant ones. Whether genuine or not, talking with one's hands when presenting kind of evokes feelings of that passion and pride to the audience, while adding the illusion of legitimacy to the presenter. And I think it's for those reasons that when appropriate, being a static presenter can be effective when you're giving a speech. Now, by the way I'm describing these coping mechanisms, you may think they're pretty foolproof, but that's far from the fact. I say this because those staying static and, talking with your hands, it is beneficial for presenting with larger crowds. In a professional setting or something like an online presentation, that constant pacing or hand movements is a better distraction than it is a tool. I remember several occasions in my early insurance sales career where I would get nervous or so excited before a meeting with a client. I would have a plan that was foolproof in terms of coverage or savings, but then once the meeting actually took place, our client would pay more attention to my arms waving around than what I was selling. So aside from making sure the clients went home with a copy of the quotes, I had some work to do on myself as a presenter. So before a meeting, I would print out the quotes, highlight the largest points, and try to focus on 3 main ideas that I wanted the client to know before they sat up to walk out the door. And this pre-work provided me with reassurance in my vision and confidence to get my point across. Then, when the meeting actually took place, I would remind myself to stay conscious in the moment, breathe, and not let the adrenaline take over my extremities. All the while, I was still staying true to myself by using the hands as a guide to point out the coverages or savings that were pre-highlighted. So in closing, public speaking is tough. And if you're an animated talker like me, a combination of staying conscious to your delivery, focus on the subject matter, and mindful of your audience will surely help in combating stage fright. Thank you.